As a dog owner, you're probably well aware that dogs are incredibly expressive creatures. They use their bodies and vocalizations to communicate with us in a variety of ways. However, it can be challenging to decipher what your dog is trying to tell you, especially if you're not familiar with their behaviors. In this video, we'll take a closer look at some of the most common behaviors that dogs display and what they mean. By understanding your dog's body language, you can better communicate with them, strengthen your bond, and ensure that they're happy and healthy. Behavior number 1, tail wagging. One of the most well-known behaviors that dogs display is tail wagging. But did you know that the way your dog wags their tail can tell you a lot about their emotional state? If your dog is wagging their tail loosely and slowly, it usually means that they're relaxed and content. However, if their tail is wagging quickly and stiffly, it may indicate that they're feeling anxious, excited, or even aggressive. Additionally, if your dog's tail is tucked between their legs, it could be a sign of fear or submission. Behavior number 2, barking. Dogs bark for a variety of reasons, including to alert us of potential danger, to express excitement or playfulness, or to signal their discomfort or anxiety. Understanding the context of your dog's barking can help you determine what they're trying to communicate. For example, if your dog is barking aggressively and growling, it's likely that they're feeling threatened or protective. On the other hand, if they're barking joyfully and wagging their tail, they may be inviting you to play or expressing their happiness. Behavior number 3, licking. If your dog is constantly licking themselves or other objects, it could indicate a variety of emotions. Dogs may lick as a way to self-soothe when they're feeling anxious or stressed. They may also lick as a way to show affection or to communicate their submission to a dominant pack member, that's you. However, excessive licking can also be a sign of an underlying health issue, such as allergies or pain. If you notice that your dog is licking excessively or in a new and unusual way, it's best to consult with your veterinarian to rule out any medical concerns. Behavior number 4, panting. Dogs pant to regulate their body temperature and cool themselves down, but it can also be a sign of anxiety or excitement. If your dog is panting heavily and their ears are back, it could indicate that they're feeling stressed or fearful. On the other hand, if they're panting lightly with their tongue out and tail wagging, it may be a sign of playfulness or excitement. Behavior number 5, chewing. Dogs love to chew, but it's not always just for fun. Chewing can be a way for dogs to alleviate anxiety, boredom, or frustration. It can also be a way for them to explore and learn about their environment. If your dog is chewing on furniture or other inappropriate objects, it's essential to redirect their behavior by providing them with appropriate toys or chews. Additionally, if your dog is excessively chewing or destroying objects, it may be a sign of separation anxiety, and it's best to consult with a professional trainer or veterinarian. Behavior number 6, jumping. While jumping may seem like a playful behavior, it can also be a sign of dominance or anxiety. If your dog is jumping on people or furniture excessively, it may be a sign that they're trying to establish their dominance over their surroundings or feeling anxious and unsure. To address this behavior, it's essential to establish clear boundaries with your dog and redirect their attention to appropriate behaviors, such as sitting or staying. Consistent training and positive reinforcement can help your dog understand what behaviors are acceptable and build their confidence. Behavior number 7, rolling over. When dogs roll over on their backs, it's often interpreted as a sign of submission or playfulness. However, it's essential to pay attention to your dog's body language and other behaviors to determine their emotional state accurately. For example, if your dog rolls over with their tail tucked between their legs, it may be a sign of fear or anxiety. If they roll over while baring their teeth or growling, it could indicate that they're feeling defensive or aggressive. In contrast, if they roll over with their tail wagging and a relaxed expression, it's likely that they're just seeking attention or wanting to play. Behavior number 8, eye contact. Eye contact is an essential part of communication between dogs and their owners. Dogs may use eye contact to indicate submission, assert dominance, or express affection. However, it's essential to pay attention to other behaviors and context to understand what your dog is trying to communicate accurately. For example, if your dog avoids eye contact and looks away, it could be a sign of fear or anxiety. On the other hand, if they maintain direct eye contact with a relaxed expression, it may indicate that they trust and respect you as their pack leader. Conclusion: dogs are incredibly expressive animals that communicate with us in a variety of ways. Understanding your dog's behaviors can help you build a strong and positive relationship with them while also ensuring that they're happy and healthy. By paying attention to your dog's body language, vocalizations, and other behaviors, you can better understand their emotional state and provide them with the care and attention they need. We hope this video has been informative and helpful. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them below, and we'll do our best to respond. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.